Hi everyone, how are you doing? I hope you're well. So today I'm going to look at information, messages from Spirit for the next couple of weeks. And this morning I started by drawing a card from an oracle deck off camera. And today I selected The Wisdom of the Oracle by Colette, Baron-Reid. And the card in question is called Building Blocks. So I meditated on the card this morning, and what I immediately heard from Spirit was we need to focus more on the foundation of our lives. So it's all about looking at the foundation, if it's still solid, if it's still strong, or if you can see cracks. This is a brilliant analogy representing the different aspects of our lives. So I would feel the message is more for people who feel some changes have to be made quite soon. But it doesn't have to be something major. It's going to be different from one person to another. Of course, it could be about a relationship, for example, a job, but sometimes, like in my case, patterns. After doing the meditation, I could see one or two patterns that are still present in my life. I need to release them quite soon, actually. So it's all about looking at changes that need to be made, looking at something. So it could be a situation, as I mentioned, or a pattern that no longer serves you, and you need to release them. Okay? So obviously, the card Building Blocks means that don't hesitate to replace one of those blocks if you feel that it's no longer solid. Okay, you remove it and you replace it by something else. And let's face it, it's very much about the law of attraction. If you want to attract something new in your life, you need to release something that no longer serves you in order to have the space to bring something new for your highest good. Now, I'm going to draw 2 or 3 tarot cards and ask Spirit for any other information related to the Building Blocks card. And this week, I selected the Light Seer's Tarot. So let's see, I'm hearing 3 cards. Okay. So let's ask Spirit for any other information we need to know related to the Building Blocks card. Okay, bear with me a few seconds. I'm going to look at the cards quickly and then I'll share with you the messages. Okay. Yes, like it always does. The messages, the cards here are very much related to this card. Okay, the first card is the 5 of Pentacles. So first of all, as a reminder, especially if you're not familiar with the tarot deck, the Pentacle suit represents finance, material, and sometimes health. Okay. And what I'm hearing now, especially for people out there watching this video, if it's you just lost a job, I can understand you may be feeling a struggle, for example, to pay your bills, etc. Okay, so looking at the card here, this young lady obviously is feeling distressed, feeling sorry for herself because of a situation in her life related to finance, material, or maybe health issues. What I'm hearing, Spirit is basically saying, of course, it's okay to feel sorry for yourself in situations like that to start with. But Spirit reminds us, eventually we need to shift our energy in order to attract something better for our highest good in our lives. And what's interesting on the card, we've got 2 things that are important. to remind ourselves, especially if we are in that sort of energy, okay, very much focusing only on lack. And that's the thing, especially with the Five of Pentacles. There is light here, and the light represents spirit. Spirit is basically reminding us, I'm here for you. You need guidance, you need help, I'm here for you. But the problem is, because she has her head down, only focusing on the lack and the problems, she can't see the light. She can't see the signs from spirit. And there is another here sign, basically telling her, here is the key to open that new door in order to build the new foundation of your life. But again, she can't see it. And going back to abundance, to be in a place of lack, you're basically stopping yourself to create more abundance in your life. So there is a clear message from spirit here to say, in order to not stay in this vicious circle and this energy of lack, we need to shift our energy. We need to focus on something more positive. Or maybe, yes, spirit is showing me only a few steps. We don't need to do much in order to trigger something, synchronicity or opportunities in our lives. And the example for someone who just lost a job, for example, look at your resume and try to update it and start sending it to different companies. This simple act, I would say, or change in your life will trigger something more positive for your highest good. So for this, the first card is to watch. What is your mood? Are you in that victim mentality? It's okay for a bit, but eventually you need to shift your energy, you need to shift your perspective in order to get out from this challenging phase. Now the second card, I think it's connected to the first one, but it's again very different. It's the Four of Cups. So, as I mentioned early on, the Pentacle suit is about financial, material aspects of life or health issues. Here we're talking more emotions, the way to be as well in our lives. But what's interesting, if you look at the card here, she looks quite bored. Okay, so again, when I say there are similarities, yes, it's not to the extent of this young lady there feeling absolutely desperate, okay, feeling sorry for herself. This lady may be feeling sorry for herself too, but there is a sense of boredom. And here, because the card is in the action position, I would say Spirit's advice or recommendation is to go within. Is a time to rejuvenate, is a time to reassess and reevaluate our lives, to see basically what no longer serves us, if we go back to the building block card, and what is important to us. And hopefully you'll be able to shift that energy. But again, when I say similarity with the Five of Pentacles, if you remember, because she's got her head down, she can't see the key and she can't see the light. Well, here we go again. She's looking so bored and looking at the Three Cups. She can't see, I don't know if you can see it properly here. She can't see the hand presenting her an opportunity, another cup. And this is Spirit basically offering an opportunity. So again, Spirit is saying the recommendation here is to go back within, take some time off, just reevaluate, reassess your life and see what you could do, not to be in that sort of boredom situation, in order to be able to move forward and find something that is going to excite you, something that you're going to be passionate about, and something that is going to bring you so much joy in your life. So that's interesting. Here we go again. There are some kind of connection here between the two cards. But I would say with the Four of Cups, it's more related to our emotions, our way of being. So go back within, reassess, ask yourself the right question. How can I shift from that situation? And just watch carefully. Spirit, when the time is right, will present you with an opportunity. Wonderful. Now, the third card, which is more like an outcome, potential outcome, I would say. Going back to this card, if you manage eventually to shift your energy, okay, and be more in a position where, and it's something I forgot, I know I mention it quite often, and I tend to repeat myself a lot, but one way of shifting, especially from a place of boredom, where you sense there is nothing serious happening in your life. Your life, looking at it, is quite good, but you still feel bored. One way of shifting from the place of boredom to be excited again is gratitude. Okay? Being grateful for what you have already will help you to shift from a place of boredom to something that will attract something positive in your life. Okay? Now, the third card is the Page of Cups. Okay? So the Page of Cups, it's an interesting, you've got several messages. First of all, if you manage to shift your energy, the Page of Cups might bring you some positive news about an opportunity. So it could be creativity, because we're talking about cups here, but something positive in your life, an opportunity to do something very different and something you're going to be very passionate about. If it's not the case yet, the Page of Cups is asking you to look at life with curiosity. So being curious, being open-minded will bring you something maybe different, but you'll be quite surprised that it will be something that you'll become passionate about. So again, it's about a shift of perspective, okay? So from those places, if I remember those two cards here, where we feel sorry for ourselves, there may be an aspect of boredom. Spirit is very clear. You need to shift your perspective. You need to shift your energy. And by shifting your perspective, you will get opportunities in your life to change your life for the better, and maybe something that you never thought you could achieve before. Because the other message from the Page of Cups is, if you can see there, we see a flying pig there, okay? It's about having dreams of something that is possible, that you never thought was possible before, and use your imagination. You can manifest anything you want in your life if you are in the right place. So the dreams you may have seem, first of all, impossible, but just go for it. Just go for it. Because the Page of Cups is someone who's very passionate, very enthusiastic about manifesting something that he thought initially he couldn't manifest, and suddenly is there. So, as a recap, if you are in a place where you feel especially desperate, okay, and you're feeling fed up, okay, remind yourself you need, first of all, to shift your energy. Anything, any blocks that need to be removed from the foundation of your life that no longer serves you, you need to release that in order to bring something new into your life. But it's all about shifting your energy, shifting your perspective, looking around you, going within, reassess, reevaluate what's important in your life, what resonates with you, and just let go of anything that no longer serves you. But at the end of the day, if you manage to shift your energy and perspective, you will be amazed of what you can manifest in your life. And one last thing, Spirit has your back. Never forget that. Thank you. That's it for this week. So thank you for sharing, liking my videos. If you haven't already, subscribe to the channel to receive notifications on future videos. And if you are interested to get a personal intuitive reading, please check my website. You'll find the link below in the description box. So thank you again. Take care. I'll talk to you soon. Bye for now.